We try them before you buy them. This is our short pour series where we try the nose, the taste, and talk about the value. Today's bourbon is Penelope Toasted, courtesy of Noah Keller. Aaron, Mr. Cyrano, what's that nose like?
So on our Facebook page, Noah mentioned there is something crazy I pick up on the nose, but I don't want to say it, thinking you might pick it up.
I can't wait to hear what Noah says after you comment.
I know, because I'm not picking up much.
It's very light to me.
How about bubble gum?
You pick up bubble gum?
Okay.
Yeah. Like kids' bubble gum, like the big nuggets.
Yeah. Double
bubble or something like that.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to try a little taste, see where we go.
I'm going to go back to the nose. I haven't tasted it yet.
Wow. The taste is the palate at first was nothing like the nose, but then the finish is like the nose.
Wait a minute. Why did you say bubble gum? Because now that's in my brain.
Yeah, that's
Chuck nailed it.
That's what happened.
Chuck, have you been practicing?
I could have said burnt walnut.
I'm getting just a lot of vanilla.
Yeah, there's a lot of vanilla. Sure. It's interesting. This is a bourbon, right?
This is a bourbon.
Mm-hmm. What proof are we?
I think it's 100.
Yep.
Okay.
So this is a product that originally was, I guess it's a Kentucky brand, but they always got product out of MGP, out of Indiana. But they also had a partnership with Bardstown Bourbon, and a lot of what they do, not this bottle, a lot of what they do is 4 grain, but it's a blend of 3 different mash bills of 4 grain, and I think maybe one came out of MGP and wheated normally. And then 2 more, I'm guessing, came out of Bardstown Bourbon. So, it's quite a concoction. But this is not a 4 grain. This is corn and rye and barley. It's a nice bourbon.
It's good.
It's good.
$75 MSRP.
Wow.
Relatively new company, 2018. They did get acquired recently within the last year or so by MGP.
What do you think, Brian? You buying a bottle?
Yes, I'm definitely buying a bottle.
Yeah.
And this one's hard to come by. You don't see it at every liquor store. Actually, Chuck checked their website prior to getting on the episode today, and they were sold out.
At least through their online retailer.
Right.
So, but you were able to find a bottle. Well, of course.
Well, yeah, through my distributor.
The bottom line is, Noah, you better get out there and buy your bottle.
Yeah, this is a nice product.
Aaron, you're going to buy a bottle? You're going to buy a pour?
I'm absolutely buying a bottle. And Noah, I may have picked up this crazy nose, and
go for it.
Comment on the Facebook page if I'm wrong. Candy corn.
Candy corn.
There is a candy corn-esque nose that I pick up when thinking about fall, candy corn and nuts. The nut.
Are you going with all 4 food groups?
All of them. So
candy corn,
so it's
candy
4
cane, and syrup.
Syrup.
Did you watch Love last night?
Last night. So Noah, let me know if I'm right or wrong. I think it's candy corn. I don't know. I'm absolutely buying a bottle though. Thanks for the recommendation.
If you can find it.
Yeah, I think I would buy a pour of this, and I'm not sure this is down my alley at that price point. It's interesting. I enjoy it. I like other Penelope products. I like the 4 grain, and we are definitely going to do an episode where we have as many Penelope products as we can find and line them up and just test all of them, because this is a cool story. This is a cool product line, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying this one. I'm enjoying it. I just don't know that it's my bottle.
I like it. I like it.
So have you tried other toasted products, Brent, or is this?
I have. It's not my favorite thing.
Okay. Yeah.
There are a few. Everybody I guess has tried the Basil Hayden toasted, and that's where I started.
So here's an odd thing about this: the Penelope people say this is a Penelope 5 char, which in the traditional char world is like super alligator, really.
Right.
But I thought the whole idea of toasting would be as delicate as possible. But they're going all in on toasting. So hey, more power to them. I like it.
The chemistry behind toasting and charring is really different. you know, there's everything from physical properties, which you don't really care about, I know, as terms of surface area, but there are other chemicals that are brought forward based on, you know, some of those alkalines and alkyl products that come out that it's just a different product, and it's interesting. And if you like Toasted, I think you're going to love this.
Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of Toasted. You spoke of Basil Hayden. That's probably my favorite of all the Basil Haydens, just because it adds.
It's the only one in my bar.
Yeah, I mean, it just the typical Basil Hayden is just too light, but that adds some depth to the actual bourbon, Basil Hayden. So yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed Toasteds.
I think with the original Penelope, the 4 grain, which this is not, the Toasted is not. They were talking about it being a light entry, like a beginner bourbon,
like a Maker's,
or like a Basil Hayden. But this is, I think Penelope's grown up.
Well, there you go. We're recommending it. We all like it. I'm going to buy a pour. Everybody else is buying a case, apparently. And you know, to each his own. Let us know what you want us to try next. Hit that like button, subscribe, and send us a comment about what you'd like for us to try to enhance your bourbon experience. With that said, please drink responsibly.